Namaste and Radhe Radhe to anybody and everybody who's watching this today. This reading is angelic guidance, divine guidance to bring some light to the surface that is dark for you at this present moment. If you're new to this channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Dinima. I am a tarot reader and your Sarthi on this journey that we're all walking back to home, back to ourselves. I'm also someone who's building a community platform called Sarthi, the World of Companionship, which aims to provide people with consistent, accessible, and affordable emotional and mental support. The Perspective Room is an initiative by Sarthi to bring people across the globe together in one place 3 times a week, talking about one thing, sharing the way with which we look at that one thing from different lenses, different perspectives, having a multidimensional experience that can help us find connection back with ourselves. If you're somebody who is feeling these feelings of stuckness or struggle, you can join the community. We offer free resources over there. You can also join the Perspective Room, which starts January 5th. Sign-ups are open. Really hope to see you there. And without further ado, let me start with the reading. These angel cards are really humongous, okay? Like, it's a really big deck. Sometimes it's really hard to shuffle it. Clumsy. Oh, that song came in my head. Clumsy cause I'm falling in love. Oh, and also, oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm feeling so excited suddenly because I think this is the light that you need to feel. You need to feel light. You need to feel jumpy. You need to feel excited because things are happening and things are happening for you, and as big as this card deck is and as difficult it is to shuffle it, this is life for you, and as hard and as difficult it is, but it is bringing you the experience that is going to make you feel so light and so jumpy and make you feel like really happy. And I think this is the light that you need on the surface of your mind so that the waves and the tides can start going up and down all over again, bringing you all the different kind of emotions that this huge, rich, abundant life can offer you. Oh god, I'm so excited for you to feel all of this that I'm feeling right now. Oh my god, so jumpy, so excited, so happy. Okay. The card fell. So you see, clumsy cause I'm falling in love. So the card fell. So you really need to maybe, are you in love? Have you fallen in love? Are you in love with yourself? I really hope you are. And if you're in love with somebody else, I'm so happy for you too. And it's the most delirious experience, love. Now I'm gonna pick it up, the card. Oh, it's not card, it's cards. So this is amazing. I think that what I'm getting out of this with the 9 of Earth and Page of Fire, I think a lot of cards that were written for you are finally descending from the heavenly planes to the earth, to the surface for you right now in your life. Things that were written for you on the cards are actually finally happening and falling down. Love from the universe is falling down, even if it's not external love, or maybe you're not feeling the love within you in terms of loving yourself. It's okay, you're not feeling blissed out as excited I am or as clumsy as I am. Maybe that's how the universe is going to make you feel when it drops all those blessings and things that are meant for you, written for you, always for you. So I see like a very mischievous energy. I also feel like there's a news of an exciting new endeavor where you're supposed to use your originality. I feel like life is very luxurious for you, and you are enjoying these luxuries, and these are very little luxuries, and it feels so cool because the card here and me like the same color, so we're wearing the same color, the green. So I think there'll be a lot of green, healing, feeling, loving, all the niceness of the green that you're going to feel. I'm also thinking of Shrek. I don't know why, but maybe that's a movie that you really like, or maybe that's a movie that you need to watch. I remember, like, I don't know, Fiona, Shrek's wife, their love is like, I don't remember watching the movie. I think I also should watch the movie. But I think their love is like so brilliant. Or maybe you will learn something from their love through the movie. So you should definitely watch it. And I think this is like little luxuries of life, like watching a movie and spending some quiet alone time at Reeds here. And just seeing yourself how successful you are. Like, it reads successful self-employment. But the way that I see it is that you're just gonna feel a lot of success in that moment. Because, you know, I always tell people that, you know, stick to this affirmation called, if I exist, I am rich. If I exist, I am abundant. My presence is abundance. My presence is everything. Not even enough. It is everything. So, and this presence is being successful. This is the richness. This is the luxury of life. Not even little, it's everything. So maybe you're just supposed to be in a space where you can really live it, experience it, and you're just being nudged to by this divine guidance to be there. When it comes to use your originality and ingenuity and exciting new endeavor, oh my god, I see, is that a phoenix? Or is that a dragon? Oh my god, I see both. Oh no, I think it's a phoenix. Okay, wait, I don't know. Yeah, it's both. There's a dragon and there's a phoenix. Oh my god, that's so cool. And there's this woman who's like the witch over here. Oh my god, she's riding the dragon and then she's alchemizing the phoenix to rise. Yeah, she's alchemized. Oh my god, this is amazing. And then there's like a big full moon over there, and then there's a castle, and oh my god, this is all mystical. This is so crazy. So I think all of this divine stuff that's happening above, when it's materializing in the materialistic plane, it just feels so meant to be. The dragon and the phoenix coming together behind you, right behind you. These energies, these creatures, these mystical creatures are right beside you, coming together for this new endeavor or exciting new endeavor that is unfolding for you, where you just need to be this witch, just original, just unique, just mystical, magical yourself. And the wheel at the bottom of the deck, oh my god, I'm so excited for you. It says, a time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. This is amazing. Archangel Michael. If you resonate with and then there's Archangel Raphael also at the back. Oh my god, this is so cool, because these two angels have been like my archangels and my guiding angels for the longest time. Raphael is like green, like the green here. Green. Oh my god, so cool. It says, good health and intimate relationships, and carefully weigh your decisions. So Raphael is also telling you to really carefully weigh your decisions, and green is also a sign for health. So I feel like when it comes to your health, you really need to be carefully weighing your decisions about maybe eating right, exercising, all of these things, going on detoxes if you want to. Very, very important. But I also see how Raphael is bringing together like these two people in like a romantic, intimate relationship. So I think your good health and well-being and everything is bringing you a lot of love in your life. Even romantically, it is something that is bringing you, it's like health is wealth, right? And for you, if your materialistic life is going to feel more fulfilled through a romantic partner or through a romantic relationship, then because you're working so much on your health and well-being and you're taking care of yourself, that thing that needs to come into your life is coming in. That relationship is coming in, because your health is also your wealth, which is your power. It is your ultimate wealth. It is making you feel very powerful. So the more that you do that, I think that the person that's meant for you, Angel Raphael with the Lover's card, I feel like it's aligning for you. And with the wheel here and the blues here, I feel like all the four corners, I feel like all the four directions, the wheel turning, I think things are happening, positive situation, positive change. Things are moving forward, fortune is on your side, luck is on your side, and this is brilliant. Can you see that? Can you believe in that? Can you just be that? As above, so below. As above, so below. The only thing that's keeping you limited is your mind. Free yourself. Free yourself. There's no you to be free either. Who are you freeing? There's no you, there's no prisoner, there's no prison. All of that is made up. It's your mind. Free yourself. Be that. And be. And so it is. The song Kun Faya Kun is coming to my head. There's a line in that, कर दे मुझे तू मुझसे ही रिहा. So it's literally saying that, praying to God, like, God, you please free me from my own sense of self. And the way that I see that I'm God, you are God, we are God. I can free myself from my own suffering. I can free myself from myself. It's just my mind. Perception, perspective. Plugging it in. If you're somebody who's feeling stuck and is struggling in life right now, you can sign up for the Perspective Room. It starts January 5th, where we'll be talking about the same theme in different sessions, looking at it from multidimensional perspectives through people like you who join in. And we're going to inculcate all of that back within ourselves to find that connection with the help of other people and companions within. So, the Knight of Water. How cool is that card? It's riding like a dolphin. Oh my god. Dolphins are so loving. Oh my god, you should watch like documentaries or videos of dolphins. They're such loving creatures. And I don't remember, but I think dolphins are like really, really loyal. They're like really loyal. And there's also some very, very cool, I think some very cool fact about dolphins. Wait, let me see. Yeah, let me see. I'm trying to find it because I really want to see it. I'm definitely going to Okay, so I did look up and read up, and I think you're going to find more because the one that I wanted to find, it's not here. But the cool thing that I did find is, the dolphins can turn off half of their brain, like if they want to. And they form really, really deep connections. Their brains are larger than human beings, is what I read. But the fact that really, really intrigued me was how they can turn off their half the brain. Maybe here with the Knight of Water, what I'm being told is the right side of the brain, which is more creative, more emotional, more connected to the more subtle spheres of dimensions of life, emotional, romantic. Just shut that logical side, left side off for a bit of asking why, reasons, when, what, how, the questioning, the logic. Just turn it off. The right side, the dreamer, the believer, the faithful, loyal, whatever, like all of that creative energy, keep that turned on. The emotions turned on. The blue, the water, the waves, the emotions, definitely. It says falling in love or wedding proposals. Maybe there are wedding proposals coming to your doorstep. And at this point of time, there's a need to even balance those emotions. But emotions to be balanced by emotional regulation and not the logical mind. It stops if it is conditioned to not feel, or you have not conditioned it to feel, then it's going to stop you from feeling. So the idea is to just put the logic aside, to, oh my god, need to adjust your perspective also here. To put the, again, I think there are a few perspectives that you need to adjust over here when it comes to feeling your emotions. Put your logical brain aside, or shift the perspective with which the logical brain addresses things. Learn how to self-regulate when it comes to your emotions, because you don't want things to peak way too much, go in extremes way too much for you when probably an invitation to a social event is right around the corner, or a wedding proposal is, or some romantic relationship that is coming into your life. So definitely that. Okay, so the last card is the Ten of Fire. At this point of time, if you are facing health related concerns, then accept help from others or take help from others. If life is out of balance when it comes to the fire element, when it comes to the element of your gut, then take help from others. I also feel like what is making it worse is you working too hard, too much work. So be easy on yourself, go easy, because I think the ease is what is going to keep your gut healthy. And if that's the case, then automatically, if there is a work-life balance, I think that you wouldn't even need to reach out for help for anybody. You already know how to help yourself. So yeah, that's your reading, and I really hope that it helps you in some way or the other. Half heart, whole heart, and lots of hearts for you. If you're somebody who would love to join the TPR, the Perspective Room, the link is in the bio. If you want to join the community space, Sathi, where we provide free resources where you can talk to more people who are on the same page as you in different ways, having a multidimensional experience, then please do. The link is in the description box below. You can also schedule a one-on-one session with me. The form is in the description box below. Sending you so much love and so much light. Bye. Next time.